So get this. If you won the jackpot at the lotto today, which is about 88 million, it still wouldn't be enough to buy this house. In fact, if you won the lottery twice, it still wouldn't be enough. This is a very expensive home here in Ayala, Alabang village, but you'll see in a moment why it's as expensive as it is. So from the road, immediately you'll notice na malapad yung property, right? So you have this lovely foliage in the middle, and then you have two gates on either side, and at least from the road you can tell that there are 3 stories. Now the gate on the left is manual, the gate on the right is automatic, and then meron din dito sa gitna, medyo natakpan lang siguro, talaki kasi ng mga dahon, diba? But you have a pedestrian gate over here. Okay, so when you enter, you'll notice that you have a massive driveway connecting the 2 gates, as well as, of course, leading to your carport. Now, overall, you can fit about 9 vehicles in here. So perfect so when you're entertaining family and friends and having them come over, right? Ang ganda. But you will have 2 cars na covered talaga. Pwede meron sa gilid, but that's not really gonna be covered. Pero yun, those are gonna be your main cars, I suppose, and then the rest are gonna be exposed to the elements, but it's okay since it's still within your gate. And then the facade, it makes such an impression, right? So you have a few steps up, and then you have your main door, and it's beautifully framed by different textures. You've got the gray stones, you have the marble-like tiles over here, and then in this section, you have a koi pond. And it wraps around the corner of your house. Look at that. So when you walk over here, obviously you have a corner window. And basically, kita nyo naman na yung loob ng bahay because it's all glass. But just look at this one. It goes all the way to the side and then all the way to the back. In fact, if you probably paused this and zoomed in there, you could see the backyard already. But we're not gonna linger here because we're gonna go there and see it for ourselves. Over by the right side, you do have a small gate that will lead you again to the back of the house. But for now, let's go through the main entrance. I am just going to take off my shoes. Here we go. So, your main entrance is a solid wooden door, very tall, by the way. So this is much larger than the standard door height. And then you've got glass panels on either side and a matte black vertical handle to help you hold on to it and push it open. And once you do, pivot hinge siya, by the way, so it's very easy to push. Once you enter, you have this massive open space. Technically, you already kind of saw it from the outside because the windows, all of the windows kind of gave you a sneak peek, right? But the moment you go in here, it still feels very different. Like it still feels like it's surprising, even if you already kind of saw it from the outside. Probably because when you enter, you have this ceiling, parang meron kang divider, visual divider in a way, na alam mo ito yung foyer, because of that little detail in the ceiling. You know that this is a hallway, even if there are no walls, just because it's lower, or just because the ceiling is lower. And then this portion is your living area. You have a beautiful chandelier. You've got that really nice ceiling pattern over there with the wooden slats with light strips in between. It's so nice. Super high ceiling, obviously. You have a double ceiling height over here. Correction, double height. Double ceiling. And you can also see the rest of your perimeter wall. So you have lots of greenery and plants. Of course, you can also see your koi pond. So it brings the outside in and the inside out. Okay, but on this side, so we're not going to go through the doors yet, but you can see that you have a main entrance, you have an elevator, and then over here we have one of the rooms. So once you go in here, at least for me, immediately the first thing that I noticed was the ceiling. You have different layers, different levels. You have the wooden slats, you have a drop ceiling over here, which is basically just for the cove lighting that you see here in the center. You've got down lights or pin lights, and then it feels like there's so much depth, right? There is white. You have a white wall, you have the white ceiling, but it doesn't feel just white. It doesn't look just white because of the diffuse lighting and because of the other textures that you see. Again, the vertical, or rather the wooden slats. You have the industrial finish or cement-like finish over here, which is in gray or cement color. And then you also see your vertical garden. Oops, off balance ako. You also see your vertical garden. So you have access to this little nook at the side of your house, a rather private outdoor area. But of course, if you go to the right, you're gonna be led back to your carport, and then if you go to the left, you're gonna go back or go to the backyard. It's also nice to note that it is covered, so even when it's a little drizzly, you can still hang out here in private and in peace without getting wet from the rain. This room also has an ensuite toilet and bath with your toilet, your sink, and then your partially enclosed shower space. Now they used different kinds of tiles for this one. So you have the solid marble-like tiles. Laki niya, isang piraso lang to eh. And same goes for this one, but this one has pattern. So that's very consistent throughout the entire toilet and bath. So this, and it still has high ceiling, by the way. So this room could be used as any room. It could be an office, it could be a den, it could be a theater room. It's really up to you. But this can be a bedroom, especially since it does have an ensuite toilet and bath. And meron na rin siya mga built-in shelves and wardrobe. Let's see if it has hanging rods. Okay, so these are shelves and drawers, and then just shelves. Yeah, wala siyang hanging rods, but I mean, if you wanted to add more, no problem naman. Okay. And now here, back in the open area, meron tayong lowered ceiling portion, and this is where your dining table is gonna go. So do you see this? The massive rectangle? So this entire area you can fill with a long dining table, probably a 12-seater if you wanted. Kasyang kasha, not a problem. And it's not gonna make the space feel cramped or anything because it's just so open like that. You can actually afford to place bigger furniture to fit more people in. When you open this, obviously you'll have access to your backyard. You have a lovely garden here in the corner, and then you have a swimming pool here at the other side. Now before we go there, let's first admire this kitchen. Ang laki no island counter, okay? So you have a bar over here with 4 stools. You have the rest of the island counter over here with your built-in induction stove, a sink, and then another sink here at the back. Now something you'll notice is it's not just plain modern cabinetry. It's actually a little more timeless because look at the handles. Buksan ko. Oh, it's a refrigerator. So it's a custom refrigerator. That is lovely. Is this the... Okay. And the freezer's down below. That is impressive. So it all matches. I believe ito lang yung freezer. And then the rest are cabinetry. So kung ano yung tsura dito, ganun din yung tsura dito. The handles at least. Of course, you have soft close for the... Yan. Meron ng kitchen system na naka-install. You have your built-ins over here as well. So you're not really gonna want more. Nandito na, built-in na lahat. And it's really well integrated. Okay, so from your kitchen, of course, sorry, correction. May chiller ka pa and more storage. Now from your kitchen, you have a double action swing door with a glass strip so that hindi kayo magkabanggaan ng mga kasalubong mo. And the door is gonna lead to your daily kitchen. Your daily kitchen pretty much looks like your main kitchen. It has the same hardware, same type of cabinetry. It doesn't have the fancy custom refrigerator anymore, but it has your industrial stove and oven. This is a dishwasher. I love it. And then, of course, another set of refrigerator na hindi naka-custom. Were you gonna say something? Okay. And then from here, may storage pa rin. From here, you will be led to your staff quarters. So it's very spacious. You have all of this room. You have your built-in cabinets. And, right? And then this is the toilet and bath. Super high ceiling pa rin. Ayan. So you have your toilet, your sink, and then your shower area. Wala nang enclosure, although kung gusto niyo naman palagyan, no problem na yan. You still have a lot of space. But I really adore that this room still has high ceiling and everything to match the rest of the floor. Now this room also has access to the side of the house, and which will basically lead you to your dirty kitchen. So yung isa daily kitchen, ito naman yung dirty kitchen or service area. Ayokong itapak yung socks namin ni John sa labas, so hanggang dito na lang. So you have your sink over here, and then yung provision for your laundry area is on the right. And then either of those gates are gonna lead you, obviously, this one is gonna lead you to the carport, the other one's gonna lead you to the backyard again. It's pretty cool, right? Alright, so let's close this one and go back. Okay, now this one, so there's a door behind this door. It's just storage as well as the breaker room. So, it's good that it's there, easy for maintenance. Ito, para hindi tayo magbanggaan pagka nagkasalubong. Merong exhaust. Huh? May exhaust itong stove na to? Oh no! Oh no. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's wild. Okay, I had no idea that was an exhaust. So, kanina sa Daily Kitchen, nakita niyo yung exhaust, right? Oh, that's impressive. Okay, so when you're cooking here, obviously, ito induction to. And you don't want the smoke circulating in the space. Wow, it has may ilaw pa siya. So it's just gonna vacuum or suck the air towards this vent. That's very neat. Thanks for pointing that out. Ayun, okay. So don't mind the construction dust. Obviously, this is a very brand new home. Okay, so now we can go out here, sort of, because again, I don't really want to go outside. At least ako naka-black socks, si John puti eh. Alright, so over here you have your swimming pool. At merong nagko-construction sa kabilang side as per usual tuwing nag-shoot kami. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 steps by the swimming pool to go down to the pinaka-malalim niyang portion. But you have this parang shore area where you can just lounge. And then you have very minimalist water features that sound so nice. Na ma-appreciate niyo sana kung walang nagmamartilyo sa malayo. Right? You can imagine just hanging out there, especially kapag tama ba? Takip silim, sundown. Right? Lalo na pag takip silim. Okay, ngayon ko lang nagamit yan. First time lang ever ata sa channel natin. Sunset. Right? It's gonna look super nice and relaxing. Even here, when the sun changes or when the light changes from day to night, night to day, it's gonna look amazing. Okay, so we've pretty much covered the ground floor. This is the last room that we're gonna check out. So you have a powder room here next to the entrance. And I love how this has personality, like even more so. So you have this sage green tile, and then the lower half of the wall, and then wallpaper as the accent wall behind the toilet, with a bidet of course. And of course you have your sink. So this is for everyone who's gonna be visiting your home, or actually kahit nga kayo, bago kayo umalis, diba? You could definitely use this. So I love that it's there. very easy to access, and again, that's not a personality. Speaking of personality, may nagsasayaw kasi sa likod ng camera eh, kaya. But anyway, so that is the first floor. Let's now head up to the second. But before we do, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. If you want to see more of these beautiful Alabang homes, make sure you check out our listings in our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Also, we do have 3D models of these houses, so if you want to check those out, again, go to our website. Alright, let's head up. So as you might have noticed, nabubulol na ako, merong ilaw sa ilalim ng steps, right? So obviously at night, that's going to look beautiful, and it's also very functional as you can actually see where you're going. It also lets you appreciate the wood texture or the grain itself. So again, that's something that I really, really love. So on the ground floor, you had more of tiles for the flooring, but here on the second floor, it's more of wood planks. And basically, you just have this L-shaped hallway, which doesn't feel like a hallway because it's very open, but it is. So this is your landing for your elevator. And then from here, you can see your living space. And then you have access to 4 doors. So let's check this one out first. Also, so you can see all of the light switches are touch capacitive. So that's also pretty cool. Very smart home ready. And wow, ang linis ng salamin. And you have here bedroom number 2. So you have this much space. Again, you have cove lighting. Hindi na kailangan buksan yung ilaw for now since it's daytime. It's very, very bright. You have an accent wall with the industrial, thank you for turning on the lights. You have the industrial finish or cement-like finish na wall. You have the wood slats. You have some, again, diffused lighting. And then you have so much balcony access. But we'll check that out later. For now, let's look at this one. So you have a walk-in closet, so you have lots of storage. You even have a showcase glass. So yun yung mga cabinets na kita mo na yung nasa loob. You don't have to open them anymore to see what's inside. You have a vanity, and then you have an ensuite, toilet and bath. With your toilet, your sink, lots of counter space, and your enclosed shower space. Which, by the way, spacious. Very spacious. And then this entire area is an awning, or this entire window is an awning window. So no need for a vent. Yan, so wala na nga silang nilagay na vent. Kasi ang laki naman na awning window sa nilagay nila. Okay, so as for the balcony that I was talking about earlier, so you have this, so access number 1. When you head out, it's basically at the front of your property, and it's roughly as wide as one of the carport gates. More or less. Yan. So medyo malapad siya. So this is exclusive lang for this bedroom. No one else has access to it. And then you have another one over here. Well, I don't really need to open it. Nakikita naman eh. So you have your second balcony access over here. Now, this one is unique in the sense that you can peer over the front of your property as well as inside your property towards the living area. Okay. Now, for these rooms, what's behind this door? Alright, so this one is storage. And with some built-in shelves already. So it's good. This is very good. Meron siyang dedicated storerooms, and I'm quite sure this isn't the only one since pangalawa na to actually na nakita natin. And then over here we have bedroom number 3. So again, you have this much space. Medyo iba naman yung ceiling layout niya ng konti. It's more of kanina kasi parating rectangular yung cove lighting, diba? Ito from one side lang siya. And then the cement finishes are in certain areas only. And then on this side, puro white naman. This has its own balcony access as well. Tapos ito covered. So even if it's a little rainy, again, hindi ka mauulanan. Imagine having a nice little setup over there and it's just your balcony. None of your family members are gonna be able to bug you unless they go into your room. Over here, your walk-through closet. So again, lots of storage. Ito salamin with the vanity. And then over here, your ensuite toilet and bath with your enclosed shower space. Again, ang laki ng shower space. Your sink, and then your toilet. You have an awning window over there. No need for a vent again, although may aircon dito, And let's head back out to the hallway. One more door to go. And this door, it's actually much wide. Ako lang ba? Yeah, it's much wider than the rest of the doors. So this is probably gonna be bedroom number 4. I'm about 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. And well, this is the master bedroom. So I haven't seen it until now, but I'm gonna guess this is the master bedroom because look at the space that you have. It feels like a ballroom in here. If you couldn't tell, by the way, yung mga ganitong pintana, these are all awning windows as well, so you can have that opened up so that you can let the air in and out and flow through the room freely. Tapos meron na rin siyang screen na nakalagay, so you don't have to worry about the bugs since this is just the second floor. And as they say, maabot ng second floor yung mga langaw, so at least it's there, right? Wow, it feels like we can dance in here, right? Ballroom. And then you have access to a balcony. And this one is the entire span of your house. So you have a view of your garden or your entire backyard, your garden and your swimming pool. Kasi naabot siya hanggang dun sa dulo. And obviously, that's gonna be part of the master bedroom's ensuite toilet and bath. So let's check it out. Also, these are AC units, by the way. So, pag nakita nyo yan throughout the house, it actually hides the AC. Alright, here we go. So you have a walk-in closet. It smells great in here. So you have so much storage space. Again, you have doors that let you peer inside so that you can already see what's hanging in there. So iba sarado. You have drawers, hanging rods. Then of course you have the accessories island over here where you can put your watches, your belts, and what have you, the smaller accessories, and it's on display. And the reason why this is well lit, apart from the fact that you have a lot of lights already installed, it does have a corner window that's just letting in a lot of natural light. You'll see it later on the way up. And then over here you have, oh, I know what this is. Okay, and then over here you have the ensuite toilet and bath. So you have a jacuzzi, you have your his and her sinks with some storage underneath, your enclosed shower space, which is much more spacious than the ones that we've seen prior, and those were already pretty spacious. And then you have your toilet over here. Your ceiling has some wood accents as well as cove lighting. But this is what's interesting. So I love that it looks frosted, right? Malamang, it's a toilet and bath. You don't really want people seeing you while you're using it. But I knew it. Ta-da! All of a sudden, it's kind of clear. You can tell that there's still a film over it, which is fine because again, you don't really want your neighbors seeing you inside your toilet and bath, but at least you can see them. But if you don't want to see them, again, just touch that and it's opaque or translucent. Okay, so let's go back out here. This is the corner window that I was talking about earlier. And that is your master bedroom. I mean, yun naman, you can't even see the rest of your neighborhood kasi puro puno. Ang ganda. Imagine waking up to this. Okay. So that's your second floor. Let's head up the third. I'm very curious to ride this one. So, nakalock siya. Bukas. Okay. Hihila from, wait lang. Maybe I was supposed to do it. Alright. So, sama ka dyan. Ayan. And I think I need to close that though. Ayan. Obviously, first time ko rin gamitin ng elevator na to. I'm not very familiar with this, but it should be pretty easy, right? Let's see on the 3rd floor. So obviously over there you still have the underlighting by the stairs, which John is now gonna go up from. And now I'm by the 3rd floor and the doors should open, alright? Okay, so you have to manually push and open the doors. Akala ko kasi automatic lang siya bubukas eh. So, if ever you do go here and you see it for yourself, don't get scared na hindi gumagana. Apparently, it does. It's just a little bit more manual. Okay, so from the stairs, diretso ako? Oh, okay, that is so cool. Alright. Pati yung skylight may film. Okay, so at least when it's super sunny, pwede mo siyang isara just so it's a good diffused lighting for the main stairs. But if it's nice and rainy siguro, no, just let that be transparent so that you can see all of the wonderful gloominess of the sky. So that's pretty cool. So obviously you have lots of natural lighting throughout the entire floor. So you have one door over here, but let's check this one out first kasi kita naman na natin siya, right? So a lot of people tend to use rooms like this as an office or an altar room of some sort. So it's really up to you what you want to do with this space. Pero it's definitely a common area since it has glass walls. You have a view of the front of your property. Again, you have the awning windows out here for ventilation. And then you have access to a balcony. Now, this balcony, okay, yan lang naman din siya. So we don't need to go outside naman, but it's this until the rail that you see over there by the distance. And obviously, a view of the trees. Okay, so let's go back to this room. So this one is bedroom number 5. So you have this much space. It's basically the same elements with the cove lighting, the diffused white walls, the cement-like finish, and the wood slats. But this one has access to its own balcony. Actually, a lot of the rooms here have access to their own balconies. Not all nga ba? But so far, they have their own balconies. So again, this one's at the front of the property, and it's still covered. So basically, all of them can have their own seating setup without getting rained on. This one also has a walk-in closet. So this is the storage space. And then over this side, you have the ensuite toilet and bath with your sink, your enclosed shower space, and then your toilet. So, ang cute na may mga little lighting fixture siya na very subtle. But still very, basically parang ito, bagay siya sa design language nito eh. Look at that. Ang ganda, diba? I don't know, to me it reminds me of city skylines. So it makes me feel like I'm living in the city, talaga. Which I am. But it also doesn't feel that way. Like for example, ito, I don't know if you can tell, pero diba puro puno? But in the distance you can see high-rise buildings. That's beautiful to me. That is city living talaga. Comment down below if that's also your type of vibe. Okay, so over here naman, it's a very unique ceiling design. We have bedroom number 6. Tama ba? Tama ba yung bilang ko? Bedroom number 6. So in this portion, yung ceiling line niya medyo sumusunod sa korte ng roof. And then the rest, diba ibang levels na rin siya. So you have cove lighting, you have downlights, and then dito sa portion na to, it's similar to that one. Naka-slope din siya. So that's very unique. It's up to you how you wanna slot your furniture in this room, but generally you'd wanna use this as the headboard. You have access to your own balcony again, and then of course you have your walk-in closet na sobrang high ceiling, by the way. Ito yata yung pinaka-high ceiling so far na pinuntahan natin. And it has a clerestory window up there. That's where the natural light is coming from. Kasi wala nakabukas na ilaw ngayon apart from the ones inside the closet. So that's that. And then over here, you have the ensuite toilet and bath. I actually really like this layout. So you have your enclosed shower space over here, your sink over here, some storage in this corner, and then the toilet is kind of its own throne over here. It feels more intimate, more private. I don't know, I like it that way. So far, I like this room. Comment down below which among the rooms you like so far. There are 7 bedrooms though, so we still have 1 more. But we have 2 doors over here, so let's check this one out first. So okay, so this one is storage. So total, there are 3 storage rooms. And this has access to an attic na hindi ko napupuntahan, but there's probably gonna be some bureaus over there, right? Meron ba? Meron na ngayon. So stay tuned for that. And then at the end of this hallway, we have another very wide door. And this is, wow, bedroom number 7. Okay, I take it back. This feels like a ballroom. Look at the ceiling, it's sloping, so that part is higher than this side. You have cove lighting, you have pin lights. And then this part, you have lower ceiling because this is where your bed is gonna go. If you turn this into your bedroom, which you absolutely can, because your bed can go here, your entertainment shelf can go over there. Nandun naman yung mga outlets. You have a beautiful wall over here to showcase some art, paintings, photographs. Tapos itong part na to, pwede ng whatever it is that you want it to be. But if you're not gonna use it as a bedroom, okay lang din. You could turn it into your family entertainment room, especially because you can open almost all of this. You know, so you can open these and then i-fold mo siya. See, at this point, I don't even, oh, is this, okay. For those of you guys who don't know, bumangga na rin kasi kami sa glass before sa sobrang linis. So I'm a little paranoid. So if you open all of that up, you then have a party floor. It's not the entire floor, but it feels that way because you have so much space. And this is covered. So all of that is clear. Hindi lang yata kasi halata because it's overcast today, so it just looks like it's white. But it's clear, you can absolutely see the sky. So pag umulan, ang ganda ng view niyan. You have ceiling fans to help you circulate the air. Then over here, you have another guest powder room with a sink and a toilet and another accent wall na opposite naman from the one that we saw from the ground floor. Ang ganda. So this is definitely where you would entertain family and friends if you wanted to have everyone together in the same space. And it's nice and windy. I think you can tell from the mic. Then this has a view of, again, the backyard. All right. That was a lot of space. Okay, so before I tell you the recap, oh, I missed one. Right. I missed the ensuite. Oh my goodness. So you have an even bigger walk-in closet. Okay, so this is definitely master bedroom number 2 or number 1. This you say number 2, it's up to you. This is your house. So you have so much space. You have a vanity, again, a bigger island for accessories. And then this, oh wow. This is the ensuite toilet and bath. You have a skylight, an even higher ceiling, a clerestory window, so that's natural light, obviously. And then you have more of the film windows that you can decide to close or open up. You have a sauna, you have a jacuzzi, you have your his and her sinks, an enclosed shower space, and again a toilet. So, medyo mali pala ako, no? This is definitely the master bedroom. But, oh man. So much space, so much storage. Okay, so, comment nga down below kung ano yung favorite nyong room. Now I don't know what my favorite is. But, it's time for a recap. Before that, make sure you stare at these beautiful B-rolls. There are so many things that I absolutely love about this home, but the top 3 things, I'm gonna start off with this one. Areas like this, and features like this. So you have 1,330 square meters of floor area divided between 3 levels, and then 816 square meters of lot area. Kaya parang ang laki ng tinuro natin kasi malaki talaga yung space. You have 7 bedrooms, 7 toilet and baths. Each of the bedrooms have their own ensuite toilet and bath. And then you have 2 powder rooms, and then you have your staff room with its own ensuite, your service area, your daily kitchen, your dirty kitchen, your backyard with the garden and a swimming pool, and of course your driveway that can fit 9 vehicles. So perfect again for your family and friends. And all of this is inside Ayala, Alabang village. So if you or anyone you know is interested in seeing this, make sure you send this video to them. But if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.